Welcome. In this video, we're going to do a solo playthrough of Ascension using the Ascension Eternal expansion. All right, before we go through setup, so Ascension is basically a game for 1 to 6 players if you've got enough stuff. I am using what came in the Ascension Eternal, which has enough for 2 players, but it does show you how to do a solo variant. So it's going to start with placing 50 honor tokens in the honor pool. So we've got 10. These are singles, these are 5, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Won't need that. The rest of the setup's pretty much the same. Whenever a card leaves the center row, the remaining card should slide to an empty space to the right. At the end of each turn, the villain, when he takes a turn, he acquires or defeats the 2 cards furthest to the right. So he's going to be defeating these 2 areas. All cards acquired are set aside and are used to determine his honor total. All monsters defeated go to the void, and he receives any honor listed in the reward. Any other rewards from the monsters he defeats are ignored. And we'll continue alternating until we've taken care of all this. So the rest of the setup is taking all of our mystic cards that we can purchase and put over there, along with our heavy infantry. And take our cultist and put down here so he can be beat up multiple times. The basics of this game is we're generating basically 2 resources. We've got lore or runes, which is going to be money, and attack for fighting and defeating monsters. At the bottom of the cards, we have our victory points. Starting hand is going to be 8 apprentices and then 2 militias. So we'll go ahead and shuffle those up. And we're going to have a starting hand of 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place our deck here. Then the rest of these are going to be our deck. And since I can't shuffle that many sleeve cards, we'll just take it half at a time. And then try not to bend them. Shuffle these into that. Then we're going to put 6 cards out and we'll be ready to get started. So we've got a Gargoyle, Shadow Star, a Master, something of the Wild, Everbloom, and a Skeptic. So basically this is how much it takes to purchase a card. Their title, the effect to give us, just some fun flavor text, honor at the end of the game, and these pips off to the side lets me know that there's 2 of this specific card in this set. If any of the monsters would have come out, they're going to look like this and let us know what the reward is. And with that, like I said, we're going to keep going until all these disappear, then tally up our points on each side, and hopefully we can beat the AI. So we're going to go first. So we have 1 fight, 2 fight. That's enough for us to beat up the cultists, and the reward for that is 1 honor, which means we have 3 runes or money left to purchase with. I'm good with keeping that there. So the other part of this game is knowing that the AI is getting these 2 cards. I'm fine with him getting 1 victory point. Can't do anything about that one. So once per turn, that gets us a fight, and this once per turn gets us a victory point. That doesn't help our deck to start with, so we're just going to spend our 3 on a mystic, and that goes to our discard pile, and draw 5 more. For his turn, he's going to take these 2, which is going to net him 4 victory points. Everything moves down, and back to our turn. So turns are going to go pretty quick. All right, so we've got 5 money to play with there. It really didn't matter if we purchase anything. The next thing in line is worth 2. I think we'll spend 3 there. See what pops out, something we can't afford. And for 2 more, yeah, we'll go for another construct. End our turn and shuffle. Then we'll get 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The AI is going to go with the monster. Like I said, it's from the rules in this, it's just going to gain the honor. Everything else gets discarded. That's the way I interpret that. So gaining a victory point. and then 2 on that card. Move things over. See what we've got. We have our Shadow Star, Void Constructs. So these are ongoing things. So once per turn, we're going to gain 1 fight. So we'll keep that in play. And so we're going to get 2 fight, beat up a cultist, get some honor. And we have 4 money to purchase with. And we'll spend all that here. So on this guy, we gain 2 money. You may pay 1 less the next time you acquire a hero this turn, and 2 victory points. Move everything over. Then he's going to bank 4 victory points. Get her 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So once per turn, when you acquire a mechanic card, we're going to gain some honor. See if I can remember that. We're going to end up with 2 fight from this. Beat up on the cultist. And we have 3 money left. And we'll use that to get a mystic. Not getting a good engine going here. Fortunately, he didn't get many victory points that round, just 2. So we're going to get 3 cards, shuffle, and then get 2 more. All right. So we're going to gain 2. Our first hero is going to be 1 less. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this hero is going to be 1 less. So we're just spending 4 of our 6. We still have 2 left. And we'll pick that up. This moves over. This gain, you may banish, like I said, the way I'm interpreting this is he gains the 4 honor, and then everything else gets ignored, even though this says each opponent must choose and destroy 2 constructs. I think that gets ignored. So he's going to get a total of 5 victory points coming out of here. And then we'll get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to end up with a total of 3 fight, which we will use on him to get 4 victory. Trade that in. Brings out a Dimension Diver. 1, 2, 3. We have 4 money left. We will go for this. Triggering once per turn when you acquire a mechanic card. Gain some honor. Then he's going to gain 4 plus that. And we're drawing 3 and 2 more. All right, what do we have here? There's a void card in your discard pile. Draw a card. Well, we don't have one, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fight. So we can beat this guy up twice. Then 4 money. We'll get the Fist of the Dragon there. End her turn. All right, he's going to get a victory point from that and 5 from that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to end up with a total of 2 fight with this. Then first hero is going to be 1 cheaper, so base 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go with the Temple. All right, he's going to get 6 victory. Plus 4 more. Ooh, big turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we can draw a card. If you play or have played a mystic or heavy infantry this turn, gain 2. And we will. So gaining 2 victory points. Gain 2, you may treat all constructs as Mechana constructs these turns, which isn't going to change anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So buy this for 5. We got 2 left. And we're going to get a Battery Monk, which is a Mechana card, which is going to get us a victory point. Move that down. Do some shuffling. And then the AI is going to get some things. Gaining 2 victory points. And that's worth 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see. We're going to have a total of 4 fight because of these. So beat him up twice. Trade those in to get that. Then our first hero is going to be cheaper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll pick this guy up. So we've got 1 left since he's 1 cheaper, which is not going to get us that. AI picks up 2 victory points. Move everything down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see. All right, we've got Fist of the Dragon. Draw a card into a militia. Banish a card in the center row. If the next card to enter the center row is a monster, defeat it for free. That's worth 8 victory. So we're going to defeat that and hope for a monster. Not a monster. All right, so fight. We're going to end up, well, playing that. If there's a void card in your discard pile, we do have a void card. We can draw a card. So total fight, we've got 1, 2, 5, 6. So gain 4, take a card at random from each opponent's hand and add that card to your hand. So that's useless for us also, which kind of makes sense why they ignore it when vice versa, since we can't do it for them. So we're getting 4. We'll put 1 in and do that. That's all of our fight. So then we just have 4 money. This is worth 3 victory points, so we're going to take it so that he doesn't. Drops a 1 in that slot. Ends your turn. Oh, we did get a Mechana card, so that got us a victory point. So we're done. AI gets 2 points. Shift cards down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, draw a card. If you play or have played a mystic or heavy infantry this turn, gain 2 victory points. Currently, we don't have 1 in our hand. See if we can draw into 1. Nope. Once per turn, if you played a mystic or heavy infantry, you may draw a card. So we're going to end up, oh, we've got a Battery Monk. Draw a card, you pay 1 less the next time you acquire a construct this turn. So we've got 4 money. We're going to get a construct. which was one cheaper, so we still have one money left. We bought a mechanic card, so we get a victory point. And can't afford that for one. Our AI is going to gain 4. So we're going to put that in and then take 5. And then banking 3. So the game is just about over. So we draw 1. Shuffle, get 4 cards. So this is a pretty quick game. Just trying to get as many victory points and build an engine as fast as possible. Do not feel like this is a good engine. Might be a close game. We might have lost this. We'll see what happens. All right. We're going to play a Mystic, which will trigger us drawing a card. We're going to gain 3 fight. So we've got 4 fight, 7 fight. We'll use 2 here. Gaining that, you may banish a card in your hand or discard pile, or not. So we had 7. We've got 5 left, so we can beat him up 2 more times. So we can get Honor out of the game. Then for money, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to purchase a mechanic card, which gets us a victory. We have 2 money left. And we'll use that to get that. So that is going to end ours. And all players get the same amount of rounds, so he's going to go again and just picked up 4 more victory points. So now it's just totaling points. So he's got 10, 20, 27, so 30. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And another 8. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 58. So we'll count our points up. See what we get. First thing we can do is take all the starter cards out because they don't get us any points. All right. So we've got 10, 26, 30. So there's 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. 4, 6. There's 5 and another 10 and 8. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 68 to 58. So that is the basics of how to play Ascension. So it's deck builder, trying to build yourself a good engine to get some victory points. This is a fairly easy game to teach and play. So as always, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.